viewers, and welcome to another episode of Talk the Torque with me, Desh Bechin. Joining me today in studio is Gareth Van Der Westhuizen, and he is the General Manager for Kia Konfidence. Viewers, we have had quite a bit of representation from Kia here at Talk the Talk, but when Gareth and I communicated with each other for the first time, I knew that I just had to get him in studio. Gareth eagerly contacted me regarding one of last year's winners, a lady from Kia. He was so excited, but also so supportive regarding her recognition that he even complimented and saluted moi for my work. So viewers, I don't know about you, but he sounds like a true champion of women moving up the ranks in the industry, and so we keenly invited him into studio to learn more about him and also maybe to have him encourage more men to join our movement. So let's welcome Gareth, and this interview is proudly brought to you by Sariti Solutions. Hello Gareth.
Hi Desh.
Thank you for being my fan.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay, Gareth, as I said, you are such a champion for women moving up the ranks and taking their rightful position in management, just like Pimenta. She's the director, she's the HR director, right?
Yep.
And that's few and far between, am I right?
There is very few and far between, and considering Pimenta's been with Kia 15 years, she started at I wouldn't say admin position, but she started as a trainer, so it just shows you that she has and can move up the ranks.
Absolutely, and that goes for anybody that starts from an admin position. The receptionist, I know the receptionist for one of the marketing directors for Ferrari who got an international recognition award from Ferrari. Her name is Chanel Zaki, and she's also part of our movement. She started off as a receptionist, and within 7 years she moved up to the director's position. So you see, it can be done. But Gareth, tell us, or tell our viewers more about yourself, your career, your personal life, but also your position with Kia.
So I share my life with my life partner. He is my biggest advocate and supporter of my career. We are animal lovers. We have 3 dogs and 2 cats. I love to cook. I love to experiment with different flavors, different foods from different cultures, Indian food being my favorite.
Okay.
And I dabble a bit here and there in the garden, and then I enjoy the odd Netflix show. I started my career in 2004 with Imperial Cargo Motors as a costing and warranty clerk. And then because Motors has so many brands in their umbrella, I had an opportunity to join an OEM in 2012, which was Imperial Daihatsu at the time. And that just opened the door for me to be able to be seen and to be noticed by other CEOs of other brands.
Yes.
And I'm now happy to say that I'm with Kia. I've been with Kia since 2018. And I'm loving it. I'm the General Manager of Kia Konfidence. Kia Konfidence is our certified pre-owned program, which is aimed at providing a tailored value proposition to our customers to provide them with quality pre-owned vehicles across most brands, not only Kia, which is backed by our Confidence promise, and most importantly backed by the OEM, which is Kia.
Absolutely. And what do you love most about the brand? You love Kia, obviously, but the brand and its culture.
So I feel that Kia is very people-orientated. They care deeply for their employees, and we genuinely have a family-like atmosphere at the office. Every day in the office is filled with laughter and joy, and this resonates so well with the brand's ethos. One of our values is fun, and we definitely have fun in our office, plus our vehicles are fun to drive.
They absolutely. The Sportage was one of my favorites, just by the way. One of your colleagues, and I think that's why we're really here today, is because you were so passionate about her win. But yeah, she won one of the categories. How do you feel about this achievement for Kia? For Kia, yes.
I think Pimenta's nomination and achievement was well deserved, and that is proof that this industry has what it takes to mold and shape future leaders into positions of power and influence. Kia is only the brand. It was Pamanta that brought the difference to the brand.
Absolutely. How do you feel about women being in leadership roles in the motoring trade?
So Desh, if I think back of my grand, right, she had 7 children, of which 6 were boys. I take my hat off to her. And I often sit and I wonder what would she have done differently with her life if she had the opportunity to work.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the 1950s and the 1960s now, when women were not allowed or probably not able to work. They had to raise children and feed the family and look after the home. Matters outside of the home they were not allowed to be considered or even raise an opinion of. So if I think from when women came from then to now, which is probably 70 years, there's definitely learnings and teachings that we can take from them. And the journey women have walked to get where they are today is testament enough that there has to be learnings and teachings that we can take from them. The motor trade is very lucky to have women who have a willingness to want to be in this industry. It's no longer a man's world, and we are definitely reaping the benefits of having women in our trade.
So Gareth, that brings me to my next question, okay? How can men like yourself become more prominent and more active in advocating for gender equality and promoting women in our trade? Just like you, men that should be just like Gareth, because you are such a champion for our progress.
So Desh, I think we can do our bit by creating business forums for women to collaborate and network, for them to be seen. The men that are in the positions of power today need to be the enablers for these women in order for them to reach their full potential and destiny within this trade.
Absolutely.
We need them.
Absolutely. And that is why we are urging all men to come forth and to help us stand in solidarity. Men and boys should stand in solidarity with women so that we can mobilize this movement and be more present with the support of the men that knows this industry better than we do, to help us to become successful and progressive. So what different values, in having said that, what different values and contributions do you think women bring to the table?
So women most definitely bring calm and organization.
Not all women. Not me.
Not all women, but generally all women, most women bring about calm, structure, organization, poise, grace. The list can continue. And this industry can be very fast-paced, highly competitive,
absolutely,
highly pressurized. And women tend to show compassion and have empathy. And women are most definitely deserving of a seat at my table.
Oh, can I have a seat at your table?
You're welcome to, yes.
Okay, awesome. I have to ask this question. In terms of, reducing stress and you talked about being calm. How do you do this?
So Desh, life is stressful.
And COVID hasn't helped at all.
Not at all. Yeah. This industry is stressful. There are lots of ups and downs, and I think it's imperative that we stop and appreciate our achievements and to recognize where we have come from. COVID has brought more stress on us than what we may think. You may think that COVID hasn't had an impact on you, but indirectly it has.
Yeah.
So if I've had a rough day, I get home, make myself a cup of coffee, I walk through the garden, I check what's grown, what's flowering, look at the bees and the butterflies. And for me, it's something so small to appreciate the smaller things in life.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you think of it, we are also insignificant in the bigger picture of things.
Yeah. In fact, I follow Sadhguru, and he says one of the things he says is, we literally just a mere speck of this universe. We're so insignificant, and we have to really, really look outside ourselves to appreciate life. So. And
I think as well, if you're stressed individual, I think you need to also ask yourself what is within your control. That is not in your control, I don't think you need to stress over it. It's not worth your health, and it's not worth your time.
Absolutely. And half of the things we actually worry about does not even come to pass.
Yeah, so true.
Yes. So you told us a little bit about yourself and who is Gareth at home, cooking and gardening. Is there anything more to Gareth that we should know about?
So I love to also dabble in some DIY. I'm very creative also, I think. Myself and my partner have an old VW Beetle.
Oh, I love them.
And we tend to go on Sunday drives. We sometimes join the Beetle clubs. And just recently we went to the SPCA and we managed to donate some dog food. So animal organizations such as the SPCA and stuff, it really pulls at our heartstrings because we are such avid animal lovers.
Yes, and I have a whole family of fur babies here, so I know that feeling. So thank you so much, Gareth, for joining us, for, like I said earlier, being my fan. I don't have fans. I have literal fans, but I don't have real fans. But you've been a supporter. Thank you so much. And for reaching out to us and for contributing to this platform. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Thanks,
and
Desh.
thank you, viewers, for watching, commenting, and sharing our interviews and content. Our non-profit companies, the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, powered by MFC, a division of Nedbank, and Evo by Nedbank, as well as the Talk the Talque studios, powered by Sariti Solutions, are aimed at recognizing women that are making a difference and contributing to our trade. We are not just relating stories of struggle and success. We are changing lives together. We are providing a platform to empower and uplift the women of our trade. And also, this is a place where we can share our experiences as well as educate the future generations to explore the endless and exciting career opportunities in motoring South Africa. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Talk the Talk, and kindly get your friends, colleagues, and families to follow us on all our social media platforms. Viewers, let's take the unwanted stress and complications out of purchasing your next vehicle. Please visit www.auto.evo.africa. We have thousands of vehicles on sale for you to choose from. We only advertise on behalf of reliable and trustworthy MFC accredited dealerships. This newly introduced car listing portal is absolutely amazing. I'm so proud to say that I am going to be heading up the editorial for it, and it is such a user-friendly a portal and can assist you from start to finish with your car buying process. All details are displayed on the screen, and there's a link in the caption of this video. Ladies, when you want to grow and develop yourself, you will be faced with challenges and many, many obstacles. Everyone has fears, but what sets people apart is not their fear, but rather how they deal with them. Feeling afraid is natural and human. Speaking from experience, I would suggest that you should not reject your fears. Understand them, work with them, and turn those fears into triumph. I did that. I turned my fears into triumph. This exercise can also truly help with your mental health. Interrogating and evaluating your fears helps you to gain clarity and unmask issues in your life that were causing you anxiety in the first place. So that in turn can help alleviate some, if not all, of your anxiety. So be brave, face your fears, and always remember that the question should never be, who's going to let me? It should always be, who's going to stop me?